Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. For today's video, I'm going to be sharing a perfume haul with you guys. I have 6 new fragrances that are coming into my perfume collection, and before I add them to my collection, I always love to show them to you guys, give you my first impressions, my thoughts on them before I start wearing them and fully testing them before I give you updates. I do have some fragrances here that were sent to me. So today's haul, I didn't purchase none of these perfumes, but you know that my honesty is always there. I'm letting you know if they are not for me. And by letting you know if a fragrance is not for me, it could help you out because I love watching channels and sometimes I don't even have similar preferences in perfumes to those people, but I just love to hear their opinions. So if a perfume is not for me, it could still be helpful. And when I describe it, maybe it's something that you would enjoy. We're going to get started with the first fragrances. And the first fragrances I'm going to talk about are new additions to my collection from JULIANNAS Perfumes. So today's video is sponsored by JULIANNAS Perfume. Thank you so much for sponsoring today's video. I have been working super closely with JULIANNAS Perfume. I've been able to test fragrances. I've been able to let them sit in my collection for a while before I give you my thoughts on them, update you along the way. So if you don't know about JULIANNAS Perfume, check them out. They offer fragrances that are inspired by niche fragrances for super affordable price. They are also coming out with their own creations, which let me tell you, they're impressing me so much. So go ahead and check them out. Super affordable. You can get travel sizes, so you don't even have to commit to getting a full size. You can start off with a travel size like I like to do a lot, work your way up to a full size bottle, but you can get a travel size for $19 at their website. So I love how affordable they are, and that's why I love recommending them. So today I have 3 new fragrances from JULIANNAS Perfume that I want to go over. I did talk about one of them because I had a sample of it. So we're going to start off with Valencia Grove, and just by looking at the picture of this perfume, it definitely looks fruity and refreshing and icy, and it looks like it's just going to be super duper girly and smell really good. So this fragrance is an original creation from JULIANNAS Perfume. So it has notes of red currant, pineapple, and lemon, middle notes of jasmine, rose, strawberry, and lily of the valley, and base notes of gourmet woody notes. This is so freaking good. This is for my girls who love smelling shampoo-y and clean. If you love Versace's Bright Crystal, if you love Ellis Brooklyn Myth, which are like those clean, sparkly, fresh, I just got out of the shower type of perfumes, Valencia Grove. This is so juicy. The fruits are perfectly blended together. I can't really tell you that I'm picking up a certain fruit. The red currant is giving it a little bit of this, I wouldn't say like a tartness, but it's not too much. The strawberry is beautiful in here. The florals are not crazy. This is one that I'm definitely going to be adding to trays in the future for sure. And this one is one that I know when springtime comes around, it's going to be a hit because it just smells like you just stepped out of the shower. For a hot summer day, this is perfection too. So if you live somewhere where you don't get too much of the season, kind of always warm, check out Valencia Grove. This is beautiful. Really girly, by the way. If you like really girly smelling perfumes, that is the one to look into. Next up, we have another JULIANNAS Perfume creation, and this is called Soulful Dawn. So this packaging is like the desert. It looks beautiful. I did spray these once when I got them, but then have not sprayed them anymore. So this one has notes of top notes, pear, lychee, bergamot, and nutmeg. And then the heart notes are magnolia and passion fruit. And the base notes are vetiver, amber, and tonka bean. So this is one that sounds like I would enjoy this one. Ooh, this reminds me of... Oh, this is so good too. All right. This one reminds me of those perfumes like Serjoff. Is it Serjoff or Bapura? Tiziana Terenzi also has a few that kind of smell like this. It's kind of like those fruity perfumes that a lot of niche companies like to make, where it's fruits but it smells grown and it smells elevated. But to me, the patchouli always messes it up for me. The patchouli is always like too dirty, too much, and then the fruits just smell squishy and dirty to me. It happens so much. But this one, It's almost making me think of one of my favorites for fall, which is Hermetica a pear. Maybe it's because of that pear that is in here. This is gorgeous for fall time. It kind of has like a juiciness to it from fruits, but then it also has like this smokiness. And to me, it's always a tonka bean that kind of gives sense like a smoky grown touch to them. So this one also has that. So far these two, I'm so excited to add them to trays to see how they change because they have been changing so much. A lot of the ones that I received months ago that were likes for me ended up turning out to be deep loves. So they do change over time, and I'm very excited to have these added to my collection. And then this next one, I might give it to one of you guys. After I smell it, I will let you guys know, but I did try the sample and I felt like this one wasn't for me, but I am going to share the notes and everything because this is a very trending and popular dupe. So this one is Guiding Light. I love the colors on the bottle. And Guiding Light is supposed to be inspired by Guidance by Amouage, I think is the name. And this fragrance has very interesting notes. And the mix of notes is just, that is really heavy rain. Really heavy rain. But this has notes of pear, hazelnut, and olibanum. Middle notes of osmanthus, rose, saffron, jasmine sambac, and base notes of sandalwood, vanilla, akigala wood, ambergris, and labdanum. So this one is just not that Amy type of scent. I'm gonna spray it on my skin again, but the times that I did try it, it kind of goes through like a roller coaster for me. I've never smelled the original Guidance, but a lot of people really love that one, and it was to me very popular. It opens up very smoky to me, and the hazelnut is really, it's like a deep smoky. The saffron, it's like a spicy woody scent. So if you love like a very deep mysterious chocolate, but the chocolate just feels very like a dark chocolate, almost bitter. It's very smooth though, I can't say that. It's a very smooth fragrance, and I can tell that this will be a beast mode perfume. Once it's been sitting for a little bit, it just gives me that vibe because it smells very strong. Now that I'm spraying it, I can imagine in a couple months, it just doesn't smell good on me. It kind of smells, it's hard for me to describe it. I can't say that it's, I get a lot of woodiness from it. The chocolate gives it like a smooth texture, but I wouldn't necessarily say it's a chocolate perfume. I'm going to be giving this one to one of you guys. We're gonna do the same thing that we did last time. Comment down below if you would be interested in trying this fragrance. I'm going to send it to one of you guys, so watch out for that. I usually take about a week to let enough comments come in and for everyone to participate, and then I go ahead and pick who is going to get this. So Guiding Light is going to be one that I'm going to be sending out. Now I am going to move on to another fragrance house that reached out, and I was just so excited because not too long ago I shared day 3 La Tacita de Café, which is a perfume that really shocked me. It was like really rich and just beautiful, and that house is from the Dominican Republic, so I thought that was so fun. And now we're going to Mexico. So now I have a niche house that reached out to me, and their aesthetic, their perfumes, it just shows the culture of Mexico, and I just think it's so cool. So this is called Nopalera, and this is called Bosque Místico. So they let me choose from their fragrances, and when I saw the notes for Bosque Místico, I was just like, I think that's the one for me. So here is the packaging for this one. Super cute. I love that green too. I've been loving those green shades lately. And the top notes for this fragrance are hibiscus, pepper, citrus zest. The mid is honeysuckle and orris, and the base is cashmere wood. These type of hauls get me so excited because I feel like we kind of get tired of seeing the same thing, new releases, and it's kind of like the same content. But when I just get sent these perfumes that I have never even done like research on them, and I just get to experience them, it's super fun. So I hope that you guys find it fun too. This was very surprising to me. First off, so this is one that I'm probably not going to be using fall and winter, but when spring and summer comes around, this might be in very heavy rotation. It's going to be in trays. Smells divine. Smells like I just got out of the shower. It smells like hair products. You know when you go to the hair salon and you just leave the hair salon and your smell alone could be a perfume because it just smells so good. This is giving me that. It's giving me fresh. It's giving me cooling. It's giving me cold fruits, got out the shower, girly girl, shampoo vibes. A little green and fresh, very, very refreshing. The green in here, it's not lawn clippings. It's refreshing, juicy, a little earthy. This is gorgeous. This is going to be like an everyday fragrance for me once spring comes around. And next year, which I still have to update you guys on something really big, but I will do that soon. But I'm going to really love this perfume. I can already tell. And it's like perfectly unisex. It's not too girly, but it's not masculine. It is just the perfect t-shirt and jeans type of scent, but you smell put together and you have like really cute accessories on and you are just not basic. You're simple, you're put together, but not basic, and you smell amazing. That's what this smells like. And I want to thank you so much to the team over at Nola. It was so sweet of you to reach out to me. This smells amazing. I definitely recommend it. And I also got 2 samples of other fragrances here. I think I'm gonna save them for a sample with me video. I want to do more of those and kind of get like first impressions on samples. So I have Flor de Madera and Dulce de Cuerpo. So those are the ones that we're gonna go over in another video. So next up, this is going to be featured in my Sephora savings event haul, but I wanted to feature it here too. I have, you guys know that Gold Expressive is my favorite scent from the commodity line, and they reached out and I decided that I wanted to give this one a try. Since I do love the gold so much, I wanted to have this one, and this one is commodity gold. This is the personal one. So this one is for me and the few I allow close. So if you're interested in commodity, you can find them at Sephora, and I absolutely love their perfumes, especially the gold line. That's my favorite. So here is the really pretty box that they come in. So gold is a warm and lustrous material to be desired. As fine as can be, this delicate vanilla catches the skin with a soft, barely there glimmer. That sounds so good because those are the types of perfumes that I really enjoy. So it has ISO E Super, amber, sandalwood, and vanilla. I love commodity bottles, so we're going to be adding gold personal to the collection. I already sprayed this the other day and fell in love with this one. This one's so good. If you love the Gold Expressive, this is literally just that. Just a little bit of depth is taken out of it. It's a little more like perfect for bedtime. This is the perfect errands type of scent. You will smell put together, you will smell amazing, but it's never too much. And if you love gold and you want something for bed, something for lounging around, you just want it to be like for you, the Gold Personal is the perfect way to go. And I know this one's also going to get even better with time. It just has this very smooth touch, and I feel like the vanilla feels just a little smoother in this one, a little fluffier. So very excited to add gold to my collection as well. And last but not least, we have a package from Noise, and this is their latest release, so I'm very excited to be able to share it with you guys. So this is called 12 o'clock. Here is the card for it, and this, I love the packaging, I love the vibes. Here is the packaging for 12 o'clock. This perfume right here, the top notes are Australian pink pepper and jasmine petals. Middle notes are raspberry, creamy blonde woods, and the base notes is ambroxan and spun sugar. The moment that marks the end of what was and the beginning of what could be. Spun sugar wraps you in a soft, airy sweetness, delicate yet irresistible, while tart, juicy raspberry adds a vibrant pop of brightness. Ambroxan grounds this gourmand scent with a sensual warmth and a skin-like velvety finish that clings to you in the most intimate way. Equal parts playful, sophisticated, and seductive. Sign me up because that sounds perfect. 12 o'clock enters the room with you and lingers long after you leave, an unforgettable trace that makes time stand still. Beautiful description too. So here is the bottle for this one. I really love this bottle. I'm so happy that this scent so far is working out for me because the bottle, just everything about it is really pretty. And this one, I already sprayed it. I couldn't help myself. This is so good. Now I'm praying and praying and praying that the same thing doesn't happen like it happened with Fugazi. The angel dust started off so good and then the wood started getting heavier as it sat. This is like the perfect amount without it being too woody. It's delicate, it's feminine, and the little hints of raspberry and like any florals that are in here are so soft. This is perfection for year round. You can literally wear this anywhere. Bedtime errands, date, an event somewhere in the evening. Like it just leaves this very almost irresistible, provocative second skin. These are the types of perfumes that I've been loving a lot lately. So I will give you a few comparisons. If you love the Seven Virtues Amber Vanilla, Five Scents Into Deep, if you love those second skin type of scents, like even Fleur Father Figure definitely can lean a little more unisex. This one to me leans more feminine. I can feel these soft, pretty like petals floating around in a bathtub or something. Like it just has the perfect amount of feminine vibes without it getting screechy, without it getting annoying, because that second skin vibe is kind of what's at the front of it. Imagine like candied lychee from the Seven Virtues, how it's very like energetic and playful and bright and girly, but it's there, it's very present. In here it's like softened and smoothed, that type of girly vibe, but very soft. Really soft. It's beautiful, and I'm definitely going to be adding it to my perfume trays. This one gets a yes from me so far. I am loving it. So I have a lot of beautiful new perfumes to play with in my collection. I'm so happy to share them with you. Let me know if you have tried any of these, if you're interested in any of them. Can't wait to chat with you. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next video.